What's up, y'all? This is Under the Ground. You're here with Jimbo. Happy New Year's, guys. This is the first episode of many, man, and I hope you guys stick around and watch all this shit. It's gonna be an amazing first run, and we hope to keep doing this. Got a lot of guests, a lot of shit going on this year. So follow us through 2024, and hopefully we can make it as good for you as it is for us. Happy New Year's, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Put you on the spot.
That's okay. I'm used to being put on the spot. Hey, man, to wherever you're at, to wherever you're going, happy holidays. May you have a wonderful time with you and your families, and may you ring in the new year with as much joy as you'll spread in the next year. I love your faces.
4.
Okay. Mike, you want to go ahead?
Make it interesting.
All right, everybody, this is Rocco from Fever Tree with my boy Mike down here on the bottom. We want everybody to have a great and safe 2024 and make it the best one coming out. Make sure you rock and roll and support live music out there.
What's up, guys? You just caught that segment. Got a little happy new year. Our guest tonight, MJ Summers, he's out of my hometown. We're going to talk to him, play some of his music. Right now, we're just going to play you a song of his called Something's Lost. I hope you like it.
Sometimes our hearts can get lost, get distracted by worries and thoughts. The daily grind starts to slowly tear. Your body's with me, but your soul's not there. Something's lost, something's wrong. My love for you keeps me holding on. Something's lost, something's wrong. My love for you keeps me holding on. I just need you to look at me. Bring back that feeling that used to be. I know you love me and there's not a doubt. Keeping connection is what love's about. Something's lost, something's wrong. My love for you keeps me holding on. Something's lost, something's wrong. My love for you keeps me holding on. Don't you know I miss your touch? Ooh, yeah. Used to feel it every night. Trying not to ask for much. All I want is us to be alright. Something's lost, something's wrong. My love for you keeps me holding on. Something's lost, something's wrong. My love for you keeps me holding on. Something's lost, something's wrong. My love for you keeps me holding on. Something's lost, something's wrong. My love for you keeps me holding on.
What's up, everybody? It's Jimbo. I'm here with MJ Summers. He's a local artist out of my hometown. Good artist. So what's going on with you, man?
Oh, just been doing a lot of mixing for some artists, and getting their stuff done, recording wise. rehearsing for the acoustic duo that myself and Drew Carini do. We just played a show here at Bar Zeke here in Martinsville this last weekend. We got to play this coming Saturday at the Tap on Mass Avenue in Indy. And also Thursday we have karaoke up at the Groggy Goat upstairs, 7 to 10. So a lot going on, all in the midst of the holidays. So very busy.
Yeah, keep you real busy. And that's what you said right as we came on. You was in the middle of working on a track, producing a new track right now for one of your artists, right?
Yeah, Michael McCartney. He's got a song going to be releasing again, another one. He releases one this Friday called Love Songs. And then he's releasing another one on New Year's night, New Year's Eve, I guess. It's called New Year's New Me, actually.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't know you did the production on Outlaw. I mean, that's a good song, man. It's a catchy ass song.
Yeah. I mean, Mike's a really good songwriter. He writes the stuff. He makes it easy on me, really. I mean, I give a little bit of guidance here and there, but the music production and whatnot, myself and Trevor Johnson, working on that together. Who worked on my stuff? So
guitars, right?
Yeah, he did the guitars and the bass.
So start out. Let's just know a little. I know you're from Martinsville, Morgan County area. Let's a little bit about your background. I mean, when you really realized that music was your passion.
I mean, it's always been there as a kid. I was always constantly listening to music, and getting into what's next and all that good stuff. But I think, like I've said before, that it really hit me probably during while I was in the Army, or right before there. Really, when I was at college. I started really getting into it, like in a manner of, hey, I might want to learn to play a little something or play in front of people or something like that. That was kind of
right as far as like doing
time.
Music.
Yeah. I wish I'd started when I was a kid, or got serious like my boys, are into it big time, and I wish that I had started then. So that's why I really help try to encourage them to get at it now, when they're young.
You started wanting to play music, and music being your passion as far as a musician towards the Army, but younger years, when you first grew up, not necessarily comparing it to your music or saying influences your music, but what from a young age, I mean, I can go back to all the Michael Jackson was my first idol. I mean, what when did you fall in love with music?
It's funny you said that, because that's what I listened the shit out of, like, the Bad tape, the Bad album. And I listened to that like crazy. Yeah, I was into that stuff, the pop, and then rap, and LL Cool J, and that was the kind of stuff I listened to. Funny enough, MC Hammer, all that stuff back then. But in my earliest though, I was always. It's weird. I went in phases, but as a young, very young, I was a rocker. Dire Straits, yeah. When the song "Money for Nothing" came out, I was little. I mean, I was 3-4 years old, but I freaking loved that song. I had a little Smurfs record player when I was little, but I had the little record, I think they were 45s, song by Yes. I listened to that like crazy. So I was 3, listened to the Yes, and Ozzy, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I had the little kids record player, and I used to tie my scarves to my microphone and listen to my mom's Aerosmith albums. I said it was Michael Jackson until the world introduced me to Guns N' Roses, and then everything changed. I think I was in 5th grade when I heard Appetite for Destruction.
Oh yeah, that album blew my mind.
Right before the interview, we played Something's Lost. I know that's one of your earlier solo songs. Do you care to touch on that song at all a little bit?
That came about during when I was recording for before I decided to put it in an album. But because essentially what it was just releasing a song a month. Each month I just wanted to do something. It didn't make the album just because it didn't cohesively make sense. Like it was a different genre in a sense. It was a different vibe than all the others, or the ones that was on there. So it got left off, but it's still there to, it could make an EP if I decide to do something in that direction. But it was my side. I was trying to lean a little towards something a little more soft.
So keep that rock edge to it.
But it's a straightforward kind of song in a sense. Radiantly, I should say.
Most definitely, and I see exactly what you're saying with it didn't fit into the album catalog, because I've listened to that whole album front to back a few times now, and honestly, I would have thought Something's Lost. I would have thought you recorded a couple years before that album, just because it really isn't something that you could stick into that album. It's a great song, right. But let's back up a little bit. I know you was in a couple bands once you got out of the Army, and or did Retro Young, your first band, was that before the military or was that after?
That was after. Me, John, a guy named Aaron Smith on guitar, Matt Bortz on guitar. Yeah, we played a lot of covers. We played a lot of like AC/DC, some Zepp, but a lot of classic rock feel.
Okay.
But on the a little bit heavier. There's some Lenny Kravitz, some Jet, that kind of stuff. We were together for a little bit, and then just creative differences as most bands. It just things weren't jiving on some certain things. But then was on MySpace, just nosing around and
the old
saw
MySpace
that
days.
there was a couple of guys that was looking for a front man, for a singer, and I was kind of wanting to get back into a band. And that's where I come across Tracy Haynes, who did Mike's video. He does videography. But he's a drummer. So I got a hold Tracy and Trevor Johnson. They were looking to get a front guy. And that's how I got with them. And they already had an established band called Stellar.
And it's a lot nicer, a lot different circumstance walking into an already established project and starting it from the ground up, huh?
Yeah, it had its pros and cons. I mean, it was kind of cool because they were like, hey, we're trying to schedule an audition. I gave them a list of songs that I had played or I knew, and we kind of did that little deal, like, what do you know, kind of thing. And then they were like, hey, we got a show at John Wayne's coming up here. Maybe after that show, so in a few weeks or so, we'll give you a call and we'll have you come out for an audition or something. But we got a show because their bass player Rod was singing for them, and they wanted to get a dedicated front guy. Well, I just was like, hey, I'll audition at the show if you want. So they're like, okay. So I picked about 4 or 5, I think, and they brought me up there sometime in the second set. I think it was, had me come up and sing up on stage with them. That was my first time playing. Very first was at an actual show.
On stage, first show.
Yeah,
Damn,
that was auditions. Was an in-show audition.
On that aspect, shit, you should have got the gig just for having big balls. Period.
I was kind of going that angle, be like, all right, they might be like, man, if this dude's going to do this, let's. That gives me a better shot, I guess.
Yeah, because anybody that's been on that stage knows, you grow to love it and not want to get off of it, but those first few times are nerve-wracking as hell. Yeah, that's great, man. I don't think I've ever heard anybody auditioning anybody I know personally anyway, auditioning at a show. Yeah, I bet the people out in the audience, did you guys let them know what was going on, that you was having an audition, or did you just come up like you was a guest singer?
I'm trying to remember. I think they kind of made it be like it was a guest singer kind of thing, that it was like an already planned, like a, hey, this guy, we're just having him come up and stuff, because, which is smart. You don't want to be like, hey, we're auditioning this guy, and then the next show I'm not there, because then they'd be like, well, I guess he didn't get it. So But
And not only do you got the
yeah,
band judging, you got the whole crowd now. Is he going to be a good singer? And you got everybody making
right.
that decision. Well, I know we've had a few interviews, and so you kind of know what I got going on. So and I like to just touch on this to try to throw it in if I got new watchers or new listeners out there. I built this podcast to focus on local and independent talent, musicians, artists, even producers, videographers, everybody, the circle that you need completed to move your music like you want to.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that's the fun part. I enjoy it. As far as on the music side, mixing. It's actually become my new major love. Like I almost kind of want to just do that,
Yeah.
just be the behind the scenes guy of trying to help people get their music out. Occasionally pop some out of my own out there, just to have some and have fun
Yep.
with. But the live performing and whatnot is kind of. I mean, I'm doing the acoustic duo thing. I want to keep doing that, but it's I'm getting older, and I like sitting at the desk and
Yep.
clicking around and making something sound good as possible. Really.
We're going to go into a little bit this new album we just released, Reflections. I assume you produced everything on that album yourself?
No, actually, I hadn't even really been doing this stuff that I'm doing now at the time. Trevor Johnson did the production of it. Him and Neil Eckstein. So I didn't even know if Trevor tried to talk to me about terminology about I'm going to do this on this part and yada yada. Half the time I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. That's how much I've learned in the last year. I've been
Nice.
I've learned a ridiculous amount. Like I've absorbed my entire brain into it. So all I did was, I mean, obviously we collaborated on the songwriting aspect of it, and it came up, with the lyrics and the melodies and whatnot. So it was overall, a collaborative work. But as far as the production, the mixing, that kind of aspect, that was done by them, not me. So
Nice.
in saying that, that's why now that I know what I know and how to do it, and that I'm producing other clients and things like that, I do want to release a song of myself, and produce, mix, do the whole thing as much as possible myself.
So none of your current catalog on YouTube you've produced?
Correct. Not mine.
That kind of jumped in, I'm going to bring up the producing engineering aspect of this, but back into Reflections, where was you at Headspace, Life Space? I mean, how did that album come about? Was that an album wrote as one? I think you told me, did you tell me that was a concept album?
It turned into one. It wasn't initially going to be. I mean, all the songs was recorded separately. Just like, on a month by month, single by single basis. The idea of putting it together as one album came a little bit later, came after the fact. I mean, it was early discussed, but it came after the fact. It wasn't a conscious, like, right out the gate, we're going to make these songs for this album. Hence why, Something's Lost and Starting Over. Some of these other ones that came out prior to that was, totally different. So the album thing came about later. Funny thing is also 2 of the songs that are on that track was actually written roughly in 2011, 2012, when Trevor and I were in Stellar Ether time, during that time frame. They were original songs that didn't ever really we finished, but we didn't release or do anything with, and we'd written together and stuff. So that was kind of, I was like, these were badass songs that we need to do something with, which was Silver Cord and Lithian. Both of those songs are old songs, actually.
Nice. Silver Chord's actually in my noted songs on the album. You know, I noted 3 last time we talked about. I told you I like Light at the End, but listening again last night and this morning, I like Silver Chord. It's first it started, I was like, oh, we got a ballad here, and then it's not a ballad, but it's a you can tell there's emotions in that song.
Yeah.
So what is kind of the background on the Silver Chord?
It's actually a correlation about the string theory, and also about it's talking about where your soul possibly goes to the universe and how it's connected, how everything's connected.
Right.
There's an old I can't remember where I read this and what triggered the whole thing. If you look, you can actually look it up. There's an old, it's either a theory or just, you can look up silver cord. It's an actual theory, scientific theory.
Okay. All right.
It has to do with, your energy, your body, how it's interconnected.
Right. So yeah, like I said, there's Light at the End. There's a lot of great tracks on that album. You know, so I've gathered what I felt when I listened to it, what I related to as a music fan. You know, you're like, okay, I like this band, and I can kind of hear this band I like in this, so I'm going to listen to it. Or so what was you listening to? What was your musical taste when you was recording that album?
Well, like I said, they were recorded all separately. Like Silver Chord, like I said, was written back in the day, and we were really going through a period of listening to a lot of Tool, prog rock, Carnival. Yeah. So that's what we were listening to. I was listening to a lot of Tool stuff. But anyways, that was for that. But and then during Reflections, I was listening to a lot of Soundgarden and Cornell. And then for Light at the End, to me, was kind of a summary of a mixed bag of every little bit of thing, is what I was trying to do.
Nice.
Obviously, during Relevance, that one, I was listening to, obviously, I was listening to Perfect Circle, stuff like that.
Yep.
Trevor had been on a vacation and then came back and was like, hey, check this out. What do you think? And I got this. He's like, I come up with this little guitar ditty riff thing. And he played it for me, and I was like, that's really cool. It kind of has a 90s alternative vibe to me, man. And I can't remember what I was listening to during that time, to be honest with you, how that one came about.
Yeah, I don't know when having influences became so taboo. I mean, I guess maybe once being a musician became more widely accessible with the internet, or what, because I know when at our day and age, you was proud. I mean, every musician has its influences, and every music has, not saying it's blatantly ripped off by another artist, but everybody's influenced by everybody per se. That's just the way music works. That's just how it's always going to work. But now it's got so competitive. More, I mean, it's always been competitive, but with, like I said, everybody having access to a USB microphone and the internet, it's more of a battle on who's better than like helping each other out, unfortunately. So on Reflections, on the video, that's your only music video you've released, right?
Yeah.
And you said Tracy Hines, who was your bandmate, who also did Michael's video, Outlaws, he did that video?
Yeah, Tracy Haynes. He goes by C-Note, or that's all right. That's his nickname, C-Note. And so he's got it's called C-Note Productions now. I was his first guinea pig. I was his first music video. I said, yeah, man, we go way back. Let's do it. And so, he learned, he's like I have with mixing. He's been working really hard on learning on that himself, and has gotten really good at it. And that, so taking Mike's video, he knew a lot more of what do's and don'ts taken from mine. And, I think he did a great job on mine. We, like I said, he had never really done that before. He'd done wedding videos and stuff like that, but an actual music video, I was his first. And it was really fun. Um, and I know that he worked his ass off. And because I kind of put the pressure, I'm like, hey, bud, album's releasing on this date, and the video needs to be done by this date. And and he's like, but no, he he did a great job on Mike's Outlaws. For all of you out there that has not seen it, check it out. Michael McCartney Outlaws. It's on YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff.
Great
you can check out the video on YouTube. Did a great job. He did a shot at Trackside Bar in Paragon.
For being a second video, man, that is a great video. Both of them are great videos. What's up, guys? We're going to break to show you the Outlaws video. This is Michael McCartney and his latest video.
Just because you snort a little coke, drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke, that don't make you an outlaw. Impressing all the girls in your jacked up truck, cruising country roads, out pressing your luck, that don't make you an outlaw. Telling everybody how tough you are don't work out too well when you're in a bar and you come face to face with a real outlaw. Cause outlaws don't have to say they're outlaws. Oftentimes you can see it in their eyes. When you come to the running your mouth, they already gone, yeah, they're headed south. It should come as no surprise. Just because you chew fine cut skull, walk around acting like a real asshole, well, that don't make you an outlaw. Dressed in the part in your leather vest, you got tats on your arm, tats on your chest, that don't make you an outlaw. Telling everybody how tough you are don't work out too well when you're in a bar and you come face to face with a real outlaw. Cause outlaws don't have to say they're outlaws. And oftentimes you can see it in their eyes. When you come to them running your mouth, they already gone, yeah, they headed south. It should come as no surprise. Cause outlaws don't have to say they're outlaws. And oftentimes you can see it in their eyes. When you come to them running your mouth, they already gone, yeah, they headed south. That should come as no surprise. It should come as no surprise. It should come as no surprise.
Outlaws, man. That's a good damn song. I was actually filmed right down the road from my house here at Trackside Bar and Grill. We're gonna get back to the interview with MJ Summers. You guys keep watching and like, subscribe, share. Tell me what you think.
Yeah. No, he and I have talked a lot, about what we want to put together and offer for artists. So that's just kind of like what we're doing for Mike's kind of our uh our big client, I should say. But what we want to do is have some, offer out to local artists and stuff. So that's why, it's cool, with this podcast. You can kind of put myself out there also to let some of these guys know, if you come across people that are like, I really want to record, or I really would like to make a music video, or I'd like to get my stuff out, or I'd like to do this and that. Well, we have the resource to where, we can get stuff recorded. You need a music video? Cool. I just send you over here to C Note. He gets you taken care of on that. You know what I mean? So we kind of have that working collaboration. Yeah. We're our own separate businesses, but his, you know what I mean? But we also talk, like I'll send him the song before it's done so he can wrap his head around what he wants to do.
To finish off on the Reflections video, so did you come up with the storyline or what was this thought process?
Yeah. So it was kind of collaborative, but to be honest, I wanted to give, because I've known Tracy for so long. I know I just know him. He's an artist, and I wanted to allow Tracy to have creative control in a sense, in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Let him kind of, and especially it being his first one, like I wanted him to be able to come up with the story concept and all that good stuff. Obviously bounce it back and forth, and then I can feed off and throw some ideas out there, which I did. What about this? From this, okay, that's a good idea. Well, just like when you're songwriting with somebody else.
Sunday night, I interviewed this band Fate Defined from Washington. They was talking about their video. It was My Own Hell that they just released. They was in this warehouse and it was 120 degrees and they tried to stick to being true to playing as much as they could, but it was killing them. So, but you always,
it ain't easy.
No, you always got your good music video stories.
Oh yeah. I mean, when we did ours, we were out in the woods and I had to do this one scene where I'm running and it was hot as hell that day. It was 90 something. It was like one of the first hot days. It was in May, end of May. And I'm wearing pants and a long sleeve, and Tracy's like, all right, we got to do it again. There, and I'm like pouring sweat. I got to be running through there.
One more shot, just one more shot.
Oh, yeah, it was a long day. I mean, we started early. It was a long day out on a buddy at his property. I mean, we're out, and I'm shooting. We're out walking in these thick brush. Can't get to certain areas because it's so thick out in the woods. And, oh, yeah, it was just getting to where we needed to be to do the shots was a fiasco, but it was fun. It was nice. It was cool.
Nice. And that brings us, we're going to play MJ's video Reflections now. You guys check it out.
What I
Man, I
Cool.
appreciate all your time. Man, I pretty much learned this interviewing thing with you, and I've kept you informed in the background of, of how everything I learned. So, yeah, it's kind of helped having somebody to say, "Hey, man, I learned this," and I appreciate you sticking with me and then helping me through this shit.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, if you notice, I've kind of got there's a theme about me. You need a guinea pig? Call me. I was Tracy's music video guinea pig. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. I mean, I think it's cool. I want everybody because we're all trying to do something that's outside of our comfort zone a little bit too. Like
Yep,
this. I've talked the talk, and I want to do this mixing stuff for artists. I want to do this. It's time to just do it. And
yep,
you fall on your face, you fall on your face. But if you got support and people helping you, educating yourself and constantly just watching videos on YouTube and reading and all that, I think it all, falls into place. It's all about, how bad you want it, in my opinion. So,
yep, yeah. That's the truth. Well, I'm going to leave the floor to you right now. Anything you got to say? Just where everybody can follow you. Anything else? The floor is yours this moment.
right on. Yeah. I mean, first I want to, appreciate you, Jimbo, to, hit me up and have me do this and giving us all, both an opportunity to do something new. And get out to the audience to talk about what we got going on, and hopefully we can build our niche, our business together. What you got
Yes,
going
sir.
on, and so I do appreciate that. As far as for me, again, I mean, you can hit me up on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, any of the major platforms. MJ Summers, Somers. I know my last name's spelled funny, but it's pronounced like the season, but spelled Somers. Just go ahead and check it out. Follow. I do appreciate it. Leaving comments. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to hear more of. I do intend on this year in 2024 releasing some stuff. I would like to release at least a couple of songs this year. Trying to squeeze that in between with other clients though will be a task. Also, you can check me out, acoustic duo, myself and Drew Carini. We do play. We're doing acoustic shows, hoping to get booked up here for long with some more gigs. You can look up on www.mattsummerslive.com. So that's for that acoustic duo. We'll also have our schedules onto that. I also have a website for my solo MJ Summers stuff, www.mjsummers.com.
Nice, nice.
And then of course, on Facebook you can hit up on there too. So yeah, I think my next chapter though, is not it's more on the behind the scenes thing. So if anybody wants to get their music going and distribute it and record a song, a single, get it out. We don't need record labels anymore. So
No, no.
we
Another
have
purpose of
the
this podcast.
opportunity. Exactly, we have the ability to get it out. And whatever that is that you want to do with it. If you're looking to try to make it, okay, cool. If not, and you want to get out, okay, cool too. It's so yeah, I mean that's all I got, man. I just
Yeah,
want everybody to like you said, the competition thing. Let's if everybody works together, helps each other out, coordinating things together, music wise and stuff. I think it's a better purpose
and
for
that's
everybody.
the truth. I mean, and you have so many people that say, "Oh, I'm in Indiana, I can't get nowhere." If you've ever been, and I know you have, I mean, you guys out there have been to other states and seen their local scenes. There's our state has the worst. We have the worst inner city support system than any music scene I've ever seen. I mean, the guys, not everybody, but people would rather climb on the next man to get to where they want to go instead of helping the next man up to get there with him. And there needs to be more of, hey, let's not climb on this guy. Let's grab his hand and let's go together. Let's bring our whole state into this, not just you or anything per se.
How do you think the grunge Seattle scene happened in the early '90s?
Great
They all
example.
opened for each. They all opened for each other. They all helped promote each other. They all worked together. They all played in the same bill. You walked into a club, you were watching Soundgarden open up for Nirvana, and then Nirvana open up for Pearl Jam, or vice versa. They all played together, and they all knew each other. They all hung out,
Perfect
and there's
example.
no reason why you can't, we can't create an indie scene of some sorts. That'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah. And another real quick thing, you brought up 2024. This is dropping January 1st. If you want to give any New Year's shouts out, Happy New Year's or whatever, we'll put that in there, because I told you I've got quite a few segments I'm gonna bring in throughout. So.
Oh yeah. So Happy New Year, 2024. Hopefully it's a big year for whatever endeavors everybody's got, and hopefully things grow.
Nice.
Our businesses grow, our projects.
MJ, I thank you for your time and coming out and doing everything, man.
Hell yeah, man, I appreciate it. You take it easy.
Right on, and I will forward everybody both links. You guys can hit up his pages for his music or his production, either one.
My name's Big Skills. I'm a rapper from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm more or less coming back to the music scene after being incarcerated. Look, man, Happy New Year's to everybody out there. I hope everybody has safe travels and enjoys their New Year's this year. I'm going to be very happy because I'm out of prison and I'm going to be able to make a toast and get fucked up with everybody. For 2024, I gotta say, man, look, I got a whole bunch of future projects, man. I'm working on. I've got music videos right now in the process to go pretty much out at the end of the year. December the 12th, I got a video drop with my dude Frizzle from GTO Productions. But next year, I'm going to be focusing on projects and making sure that every song that I drop has a music video to come with it. You guys can hop on my Facebook. I've got two Facebooks, man. One's my fan page. It's Big Skills, BIG, $KILLZ, Big Skills with the $ and Z, baby. And then I got Robert Lynch as well. And then I've also got TikTok, which is Rob Lynch 296. Again, ROBLYNCH 296. And then you can follow me as well on Instagram as the same name, Robert Lynch. I've got multiple pages, man. You can check out my Sick Minded page. It's Sick Minded, SICK space MYNDED. That's one of my labels pages as well. So go check everything out. Y'all like, subscribe, and follow to everything if you would.
What's up, guys? The next video is a dude out of Cleveland, Ohio. Guy Snowdon, and the Citizens is what they go by. Guy being the originator, the composer, songwriter, everything all through it. He also plays bass and sings in the band. The song is Gaslighter. I tried to stick to the Indianapolis rock scene for this episode, but this was one of the first songs sent to me, and I really dig this song. It's got that British hard rock sound. I mean, if you remember like Space Hog in the late 90s, that's the vibe I get from it. But check it out and let me know what you guys think. This is Guy Snowdon, the Citizens, Gaslighter.
Stop and watch the clock, 'cause it's time to block what's coming in on another day. I rearrange the truth to keep you amused. I only do it to put a smile on my face. The fire rolls while people burn, with twisted minds will make them young. It's the mind of the gaslighter. I'll drag you along to help me sing this song. Only doing it to please myself. Doing one thing would mean another. You won't know what's going on. One thing I can say. One thing I can say. I'll be fine. One thing I can The fire rolls while people burn. Twisted minds will make them young. It's the mind of a gaslighter. The fire rolls while people burn. Twisted minds will make them young. It's the mind of a gaslighter. The fire rolls while people burn. Twisted minds will make them young. It's the mind of a gaslighter.
Since we're not live, you guys figure out how you want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's up to you, Kyle.
Oh, fuck y'all.
Redhead energy.
Let's go. Okay. Happy New Year from Fate Defined. Hope that 2024 kicks ass for you guys, and we hope to see you on the road.
Oh yeah.
What you guys got planned for 2024?
Plan on. What was that?
What do you got planned for 2024?
Okay. Yeah. We 2024. We're gonna be dropping an EP. Got new songs coming from Fate Defined. We're gonna be on the road playing a short tour, and we're gonna be playing festivals nationwide. We're trying to do everything that we can to get out there.
Nice. You guys heard from Fate Defined. You're going to check them out. We're going to probably early February. Their episode's going to drop. What's up, guys? This video here is Modern Murder. It's a band, a project started by Patrick Cosby from bands such as Simple Ghost and Prosomnia. He started out this project to be a solo project, and it's coming together as more of a group effort, and it's really cool thing he's got going on.
I think the end is near. Would you disappear with me? Say yes. God, I fucking hate it here.
Yeah, I don't wanna live like this. I don't wanna wait for another way. Just let me lay here with the pain and the rest. Not a hand to hold, so I fake this bliss. I've been all alone, waiting for you to come down here and save me. But I swear I get so damn tired of waiting. Breathe in the warm summer breeze where I left this. Bleed in the leaves, I believe I can let this go. And hope for the day that you see I've been broken, and not take the blame for the words that were spoken. The only thing I can hope to bring is the hope that we hopefully find our way. 'Cause I don't feel okay. God, I fucking hate it here.
Would you run away with me right now? 'Cause I think the end is near. Would you disappear with me?
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Check us out, man. Choir of Chaos. New EP should be available by the time you guys are hearing this, or comes out officially January 11th, I think.
12th, January 12th.
12th, January 12th. So Happy New Year to everybody out there. 2024, let's do this. Choir of Chaos.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, Jimbo. We appreciate you having us on, man. It's been real fun talking to you. Just thanks for giving us the opportunity to get this new shit out, man. Talking about all this old shit, man. Who'd have thought all that time ago we'd be sitting here doing this today? So thank you for the opportunity to spread the word about Choir Chaos, our new shit, man. We appreciate it.
Oh, Lord.
Give me 1, 2, 3, 11.
Yo, my balls itch.
You know my balls itch too.
So when you want to do,
let them know what's happening. My name is Trevor.
No one is elated to be irritated when it just might be a parasite. For a friend, it doesn't matter when there's a filthy parasite living under your skin. Listen to me, my friend, you can't win when the shit begins and it starts to dig in.
When you're smooth, others on a rough track. Got my fingernail trying to get your suckers off my nutsack. Every time I make a move, it's like you're making a list. Y'all might take so tight that I can barely take a piss. And I don't understand why you're all in my business. Need to jump off my dick and do some physical fitness. Cause you're nothing but a leech. Motherfucking parasite. Me drizzy and leaving the mosquito bites. Do I have to get the deep ones off for the rent? To get you off of my nutsack, kid?
My balls itch.
You know my balls itch too.
I like to keep it just between me and you.
Word is bond, white is cat.
No one is elated to be irritated when it just might be a parasite. For our friend, it doesn't matter when there's a filthy parasite living under your skin. Listen to me, my friend, you can't win when the shit begins and it starts to dig in. She came into my house, I knew I was in trouble. The root was in my hand, I was almost seeing double. To avoid the situation, I decided to escape. I was feeling frisky, and it was a mistake. The mistress of the devil brought me to a new level of consciousness. To my balls and my dicks, I elected to neglect, cause my back was a wreck and got on it with no fret. I didn't use my intellect. I look back, and bad were the pokes and stabs, looking for loving,
and all I got was the crabs. Give me 1, 2, 3. Take it!
Well, I'd rather be in the center, make 'em a picture with the bumpy. You fix the months and it makes you uptight. Slipping away, you put
What's up, guys? I want to thank you for sticking through episode 1. It's been a lot of work, learning a lot of stuff. Keep watching, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and keep independent. Till next time.